All right. When we last left, you guys had been wandering around down below. You made it to the second level. You wandered around a little bit more of the dwarven mine. You went through. You also discovered the material that was being mined here, a very precious green clay-like metal that has interesting properties. And you discovered a kind of like a lair with a bunch of treasure in it. And then you said, "Oh, we'll go back for that." And then you eventually went over and discovered these large hook-armed creatures that were dragging some mushroom-like people and a big chest. And you tried to negotiate with them, but I rolled a double one, and that means they're coming full tilt at you. And that's kind of where we left off.
So, number one, we have completely botched First Contact. Speaking of alien shows earlier, yeah. Number two, how far away are they? Because I'm really feeling like some crossbow bolts need to start going with these guys.
They weren't that far from you. I'm talking the cavern it was only so big, but the I will definitely allow a first round of crossbowing to go before we move to initiative. No one was surprised, but you guys did have stuff readied. So let me move
I had
you
my crossbow ready
to the map. So down in the corner.
Shit, these guys are huge.
Yeah, they're as big as ogres.
Oh.
Well, why didn't you say that earlier?
I did say they were 9 feet tall.
Well, I'm going to take back the part where I said that they were bug janitors.
They're adorable. Look at the mushroom guys.
So, y'all need to place in here. Somewhere around there.
Well, where's that little corner? There I go.
I'll get you.
I'm about to put on my cloak and my wizard's hat. Look out.
Let's see. Where is...
Okay.
Oh yeah, these guys are gonna die.
Yeah, they've all got crossbow. All the Deegan, Liam, and Dunham all have crossbows, right?
Yeah. For
yeah,
our
so
purposes.
Keep them in the back and blast them, man.
I will put them in the back, as you said. Is that what
they
is that
don't
where you
have
guys
crossbows.
want to be?
I want to go up in the air if I can.
Well,
guys,
you didn't start in the air. You can use your turn to make movement up in the air. But is that where we want to be for the purposes of starting?
Sure.
Okay.
I think at least some of them have crossbows.
Only Liam has a crossbow. Deegan has a throwing axe. Dunham has a throwing hammer.
Not that they bring shame upon their houses, but such is life.
We almost made a nice little delta formation here.
Hold on, I'm just adding.
So the upshot here is that if we do like a staggered formation of some kind, like they can still probably maybe run over us, but like because they're so big, you can spread out and defend a little better, maybe. I think we should, kill them though, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my entire plan.
It's one of the higher priorities that we have.
So, the crossbow people, I'm going to allow them to go ahead and take some shots. That includes your crossbow medallion. That includes the stone thrower. And I'm going to give each of the dwarves a crossbow because I'm fine with that too. Are y'all all aiming at one target?
And probably
Oh wait,
be
is everyone firing?
I think like everybody has something at least, just
Okay.
about.
Grum
I'm going to aim at the
and
closest one.
Brith, I don't think have any. They don't have
Yeah,
ranged weapons.
Grum doesn't have a ranged weapon.
Is there a
With-
biggest, baddest one, or one that has like a
with-
special hat?
No, there's no
Brith
special
has the
hats.
one
They all
hammer.
look for them. They all look identical to one another.
Not every time.
God.
Brith got the one hammer.
Can
Yeah,
I
but
use
that doesn't have a big range.
this action to try to hide into the shadows?
This isn't an action. This is a pre-combat crossbow firing. That's the advantage of crossbows. So that's all we're doing is crossbow fire. So
Yeah.
you
All
guys
right,
did.
let's shoot the guy in the middle and hope we intimidate them by killing the guy. I guess.
Okay. Mine should hit.
Do we have a threshold modifier?
You
it
should be at short
close
range. So
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, then mine's the 17. Then I've got it at mine.
Oh baby, nat 20!
Nice.
okay, and then I'll roll the 3 guys in the back. One of them. hit.
Also, hey Vance, you doing okay there? It doesn't seem to be working out for you.
You know what, man? I'm going with the theme now. We're at 0 of 20 attempts. We're gonna keep going, and one day it's gonna be great.
So Oakenshield hits, Horus hits, and so does one of the dwarves. So your 3 different shots crack into this guy in the middle. I'm going to give him a little red dot. And he takes, in total, 16 points of damage. He is still
God.
up, though.
It's unfortunate.
Oh god!
Oh no.
Oh god!
So now we can roll initiative.
I'm gonna catch a spell though.
Why aren't these things humanoid?
Yes, I actually read a Dragon Magazine article on them, and they are not considered humanoids because they are arthropods.
God, that is painful.
Yep. Oakenshield, go ahead and roll initiative, and I will as well.
I'm casting a spell for the record.
Yeah, you're casting a spell.
Yay!
You
Nice.
won. So, do you guys want to go first or second?
I think Are
Well,
we going first? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me just get my box here that encompasses as many guys as I can possibly fit in it.
Okay.
I think you could move it over and fit this guy in as well.
I think you can get 4, maybe.
It's 20.
You can get 5 in. Oh, yeah, you can get 5 in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the one. All right.
Good
So
call.
Yeah, right
go
there.
ahead. Do your business. Ignore the man with the box.
So, what are you doing
Who?
with the box? What are you doing?
Oh.
What spell are you doing?
Well, it's Phantasmal Force. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're doing
Oh,
Phantasmal.
you're just gonna freeze him?
Yeah, I've got it in the wand, so it'll be my wand usage. As far as what the actual effect is, I hate to keep using the same thing every time, but it's just so effective.
Read me Phantasmal Force again.
I will pull it up.
Yeah,
While
Ryan,
he's doing
you-
that, everyone, if you want to move, you can move. If not, I assume you're doing range fire.
Yes, Arnie
I
is going to
think,
go
I
up
think
into the
Grum
sky.
would,
Okay, so
move
Arnie,
out.
you can rise 15 feet, and then you're pretty much hitting the ceiling at that point.
What were you saying, Gage?
Tassa, where are you going?
He's tanking. He's tanking it up.
I
He's being a tank. Being a dwarf.
okay, sure.
All right. Anyone else doing any movement? The 3 dwarves are reloading their crossbows.
Do I have to reload or can I just fire another shot?
You have to reload. That's part of it.
I thought like a while back you said I don't have to reload.
Oh, for yours? Yeah, you don't have to reload because yours is a
Yeah.
stone thrower, and you just pop it in real quick. So I'm okay.
Alright. I'm gonna fire another shot at this guy.
Okay. Go ahead. You can do it.
Ah. Ouch. Oh. Ouch.
Yeah, that won't even hit him. Right. And I don't think anyone else is doing anything in particular. Anyone doing anything particular?
I crossbowing again, aren't they? The dwarves?
They have to reload.
They have to reload.
Oh yeah.
Crossbows only fire every other round. All right. Do you have your phantasmal force?
I do. It is up and ready. The relevant part is so you may make an illusory attack, for example, an avalanche, a falling ceiling, a magic missile, etc. Targets who save versus spells are unaffected. Illusory monsters or attacks may appear to be harmful, but no real damage is ever inflicted. A character who appears to die actually falls unconscious. A character turned to stone will actually be paralyzed, and so on. Such effects last for 1d4 rounds. Also, possibly relevant, concentration is required to maintain the illusion. If the caster moves or loses concentration, the spell ends. An argument could be made either way, like,
Okay.
is it an instant effect and I have to concentrate on it to keep them frozen or not, etc.
I'm going to go by the first sentence, though, because it says it's a visual illusion of the caster's choosing that manifests in a 20-foot cube. They are blind.
Why are they blind?
That is unfortunate.
They don't see via sight. They see via echolocation.
Whoopsie.
So I am going to have to rule that since it's a visual illusion, that they do not get affected by it.
Son of a whore. Alright. Dang, man. Sometimes you get got.
So they make, that's why I was
For
saying
us,
they make like
though.
weird clicking noises. They're like,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's part of like
Some,
their vision. So
Well.
that's the spell, and then it is their turn at this point.
Is
You
this
guys
a
can
rock,
just-
Ryan?
Imagine Vance saying
That is a
something
big
really
rock.
epic that doesn't work.
Ah.
Yeah. Guys, try to hug a wall. Maybe they'll confuse you for a wall.
Moves there.
Ryan, are they able to move around this way?
We can throw
Yeah,
distraction.
they could squeeze through that.
Okay.
I shot my shot, guys. You're on your own.
I think I'm gonna have to have Grum go up there with Brith and start knocking heads.
I'm pretty sure that you've got silence memorized, man. If ever there was a time to cast it, it's against
All-
the echolocation creatures.
I mean,
It will make them effectively blind while we are not.
And we
actually,
can.
that's a really nice idea.
And it'll
So-
silence our mucking around so that the gremlins don't come murder us.
All right. So right now, Oak and Shield, you're going to have 3 attacks versus you. So go ahead and roll those. And Brith is going to have 3 attacks versus him.
So,
You get
Ryan?
hit twice. You take 8 points of damage.
oh,
And go ahead and
And-
roll for. Oh, is that Brith?
I will. Yeah.
What's
there should be
Brith?
2.
What's his armor class?
I believe 1, but let me double check.
Tasso, you may have to swap out with me.
2.
Cause
It's a 2?
Yeah.
Alright. So Brith gets hit once for 7 points of damage. As they basically take these big meat hooks and just like are clawing in, and it's like stabbing through your armor as they batter you around. This one over here, he's on the other side of this big rock, and you're not 100% sure what he's doing. It's kind of blocking the vision, but he doesn't seem to be moving. He's not like coming around the corner.
oh god, guys, we gotta move out of the way of that rock.
And so that is everyone.
That's your
What's
radius for
that?
silence.
15-foot radius. Though I can cast it upon a creature, and I have to wonder, is that 15-foot radius like from the end of a creature or just the center of the creature?
I would say it would be on the center of the creature.
Ah, damn. Okay.
All right, so next round, Arnie, go ahead and roll initiative. Oh, wait. Is anyone casting?
Yeah, I am.
You are casting. Vance, are you casting?
I got nothing left, man.
Okay.
I'm fresh out. But I appreciate the offer.
I try. All right, so we will go ahead and roll. So I got a 6, you got a 1, so that means they're going to go first. All right. This one will take a step as he's trying to circle you. This one moves up, but he's still not going to be able to get in there. These two are going to stay where they're at, and they're going to keep swinging their attacks. So this guy over here picks up this boulder, or he doesn't pick it up, but he pushes it. Like he's shoving it as hard as he can, and this thing's going to roll. Since it's probably going to affect the cleric first, he will roll the boulder 2d6 squares. So go ahead and roll, Horace, 2d6, and we'll see how far this thing goes.
Oh. Okay. Can't Grum block it?
Grum is going to get run over by it.
Oh god, Grum! Oh.
10. All
That
right.
is the incorrect number of squares.
Oh! Oh! That is good.
I don't know, man. I want to see an attack roll and like a scatter roll to see if it accidentally rolls back on his buddy's 3d6 inches.
So it's actually going to roll off the map. But it's going to hit Grum, Horace, 2 of the dwarves, and Vance. So as
Can't
it
we see
rolls
if we
past
dodge
everybody.
it?
What? So people are going to get a chance. So everyone roll. So the boulder itself is going to do a d10 damage. And you can roll a saving throw versus paralyzation in order to get out of the way. So go ahead and roll saving throw versus paralyzation.
Dodgeball champion, class of 787.
Duck, dodge, dive, duck, dirge.
Yeah, baby!
You can dodge a boulder, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, baby!
And
Wait, no, Grum, wait, Grum!
It's his stony fate.
Grum takes 2 points of damage.
Oh wait, Grum's fine. Okay, Grum's fine.
No, I
And
might need a healing spell after this.
Yeah, I mean, you already kinda took a lot of breaths healing.
We're gonna have to reevaluate our choices here after this particular encounter. I think
Yeah.
might be time to find the old Hotel de Mine. See if we can get a deal on a group rate. You guys got a Groupon for this place?
All right, and both the dwarves managed to get out of the way too. So the only person that was hit really was Grum. The thing is, Horace, it disturbed your spell because you had to move.
God. Ah. Does my spell fizzle?
Yes.
That is an
God.
unfortunate turn of events.
That isn't good.
And go ahead and do 3 attacks on Brith and 3 attacks on.
Booyah. Okay, 1 hits Brim. I
Brith
think-
gets hit with 1, and then yes, you can do a counter attack. So Brith will take 1 point of damage as a claw lightly skims across his armor. That will hit. Are you hitting the one that's already injured?
Yeah.
All right. It is like on its last limb, like it's down on one knee at this point, and clicking at you in rage. All right, it is y'all's turn.
Okay, so I am disengaging. I'm moving back.
That has to be declared before
Oh,
you can.
Oh,
before
forgot about
the
that.
turn.
I thought we were getting rid of that.
Yeah, that we should get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. That sucks. That's a suck rule. All right, go ahead. So if you're disengaging and you're moving away, as long as you don't attack, you can't be attacked.
So, Ryan, since my spell fizzled immediately, can I move?
No, your round it was spent trying to do the spell.
How many spaces can Arnie move? in
Arnie
the
can
air?
move his base movement. So
Would that be 8?
4
or
squares.
4 squares. Okay.
okay. Should Brith attack this one and move back?
We can move and do stuff, right, Ryan?
I'm talking the characters that can move, not the caster. Like, because you cast, you cannot move nor attack.
All right.
Around-
Grum is gonna move up here.
Okay.
Up here. Right? Well, which one? Should he move in? No, he's gonna move right here, so he doesn't get attacked on both sides.
Arnie's gonna seize his opportunity and allow Grum to be the bait. He's gonna float above him.
He's going to float right there above him.
Yeah.
All right.
Brith is going to attack this one, the one that's injured.
Okay.
If that one survives, he's going to attack it. But if it doesn't, he's going to attack the this one.
All right. Well, let me do this first. This might be the best thing. Oh, well, Brith's attacked. We got Brith attacking. So that definitely hits. There's no way he can't kill it, so it dies.
Okay. So now Grum's gonna attack the other one.
Okay.
Nice. Give
Less
the old
nice,
bop.
but still okay.
So it
First
hits with
was-
1. So as he digs
These,
it into it. And
you know, Grum is actually really, really good.
yeah, that's what happens. These 3 dwarves have crossbow shots, so they're going to fire at the one that Grum just hit.
Which one? This
The
one,
one that
right?
Grum just hit.
This one, yeah.
So Boom!
Oh,
I'd
baby!
like to see.
So they hit twice, so it does 6 plus a d6 damage. So 9 points in total. So
These guys are good.
No, I love it how with breath, I'm doing really good with breath, but when it comes to my characters, I roll kind of bad.
You're absolutely abysmal. Yeah.
Well, Brith is like twice Thorn's level, so that helps too.
Oh, Ryan, is protection from evil still in effect?
yes, it is.
Okay, nice.
But it's not going to be for much
Alright.
longer.
All right, prepare
It's still there.
Right on the tail end of it.
yourselves for the business. You guys ready? Here it goes. All right, Vance is gonna move back to wherever the hell he can away,
Yep.
but with like enough dwarves between him and the bad guys that he won't be chomped.
Okay.
In my inventory, I have a tin whistle.
Okay.
I'm about to blast this thing and try to deafen them with, like, I'm hoping that the shrill, high-pitched noise will be sufficient to throw off their echolocation or something. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Wait, won't that call other things to us?
Yes. But
Vance is worried about the threat in front of
these
you,
are
not the
killing
threat
us
that's not in front of
now.
you.
Yeah, we are being eaten now. We may be eaten later. And maybe these guys are enemies with gremlins. We don't know. Toot toot!
Tootin'. All right, cool. That is one of their things. So what I'm going to do is give them a saving throw.
I'm going to play Final Countdown, though. And see if that annoys them enough that they just give up.
So I'm going to do 6 saves. I'm going to do it versus spell because that's kind of the closest thing I can imagine to it.
They are enchanted by... some of those are... All right.
So
Getting somewhere.
And then one
Two
more.
of those are having a bad day.
They just really love 80s music.
So I'm doing it in order. So 1, 2, this guy, green, and then 3, 4, and this guy, green, are not affected. All the rest are. So they start like screeching and clicking. They're gonna take -2 to their attacks, and they're gonna have -2 to their defenses. So their defenses are worse and their attacks are worse.
Oh, that's beautiful.
As they're kind of like, and like the noise is getting to them, and it's refracting off the caves. So it's causing some echoing, and it's not playing well with their thing. But I will say, as Lovely Horus did, it's echoing throughout like the chambers.
Yeah. So there's be prepared for 150 gremlins and at least 1 silk dragon once we're done with this, guys.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's Eastern.
All right.
246 gremlins to be exact.
And
Maybe I'll
anything
give us a
else?
ledge.
I think that's about it. Or Arnie.
I think Arnie's got a
You got
stab
attack,
left.
don't you?
Can I move?
Well, you already moved, but
Yeah.
don't you have a pole arm?
Yes.
A pole arm can
Could-
stab like. Oh wait,
Isn't
but you're
he
15
20?
feet up. You would have to
Yeah.
come down. Sorry,
Yes.
Yeah.
you have to come down.
Not
All
bad, Oni.
Now,
Well-
Arnie, I would make the argument, though, that next round...
No, Arnie, you can hit them because I'm not going to do the Pythagorean theorem here, but theoretically they're like 10 feet
They're
tall,
10
9,
feet
10
tall,
feet tall, and you're 15 feet up with a pole arm that's probably like 8, 9 feet.
Yeah.
I think you can
And this
stab.
one's blind.
Yeah, I think you can stab. Oh, this guy's blind too. Like, they're not blind, but they're having problems. So the guys in green are the ones that are not affected. Everyone else is affected.
I'm just saying from a backstabbing perspective,
Backstabs have to be a humanoid anatomy. Just like anytime like it would affect
Whoa.
humanoids. So
I'm going to make the argument that while they may not be humanoids from a magic perspective, they do have discernible anatomy with organs and heads and eyeballs and things, and presumably therefore like hearts inside their thoraxes. I'm just throwing that out there.
They just have an exoskeleton.
They're
they
not
do have an
golems.
exoskeleton. So
If it can bleed, we can kill it, Ryan.
it's true. But they're not surprised. That would be another thing because there's two factors:
Yeah.
discernible anatomy and surprised.
All right.
So,
I
but you
get a
can
modifier?
stab either this guy that hasn't been hurt or the guy that has been hurt by Grom.
Do I get a modifier for being elevated?
Yes, +1 because you have a height advantage.
And
Alright,
plus 2 because they're having problems.
Yes, and I'll take that from their armor class, so you
Okay.
don't worry about that. You just worry about the whatchamacallit.
I'm going for the wounded one.
I have the high ground, Anakin.
So a 12 will not hit. So you hit them, but their like carapace is hard. Like Arnie
Wait,
like
doesn't-
jabs into like the top of it, and you hit it, and it's just a chunk, and it goes in at probably like I don't know a couple of inches, but like you didn't get a purchase with your hit, as it just like goes into their like big plated bodies.
Wait, you're
Okay.
saying they have a better armor class than 3?
Probably like
Yeah,
bug plate nail, dude.
they do.
I am going to use them for armor.
Funny
It's-
enough, that dragon article talks about using them from armor, and I thought about you.
I mean,
It's perfect. Tasso needs some plate armor. I can
We'll talk about it after the fight.
salvage.
yeah.
So, all right, I think that's everybody, and they've gone, you've gone, so it's a new round. And Vance, go ahead and roll initiative.
Strap yourselves in, boys. Ooh.
Oh,
Simultaneous. All right.
Vance just got to keep blowing his song, I guess.
So I will roll for the two that are not in it. So
Ooh, I like the one.
this guy is disoriented still, but that guy, so this guy here no longer has his green status. All right, so movement. All right, I'm gonna let y'all move first if you want to move.
yep. I'm moving over to here. That's
Okay.
4 spaces, I think.
That is 4 spaces for me.
Okay.
And Grum is gonna move up to here.
Okay.
They're
He's
gonna get
making
really
sure
mad and
he's-
charge Vance, so I need you guys to not let them kill me.
Don't worry. You can just
Right.
hide behind this boulder over here. You know.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, Grum. Oh no, Grum.
Our poor beautiful boy.
Hey, Brith, you might want to help Grum out. He seems to be in a. Oh!
Our other poor beautiful boy.
All right.
I may not have health, but I have armor. And that's all I can hope for.
Okay. So that's where we're at. Do you want to change your movement, Arnie, now that they moved?
No.
Okay. And all right, so I'll let y'all do your attacking first. Just know that you're not denying anyone an attack.
Well,
Okay,
Grum
Brith?
is gonna attack the injured guy.
Okay.
Brith is attacking the one next to him.
All right, so Grum basically like chops into the body of it, and the thing hisses in his face because I'm talking the blow barely goes in, and as it goes into his face, like he takes the pointed top of the axe and shoves it into its under chin as it's dying, but it's gonna get to attack him as that's happening.
The old death throws get you every time, man.
Yep. So that's that one.
I am so glad I gave him these hammers.
And go ahead and do Brith, and the dwarves are all reloading.
Horus is gonna attack the one Brith's attacking.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Got a hit.
Brith definitely hits.
Wait, no, that's well, that was a misroll. I still had it set to humanoids.
I could still adjust.
Yeah.
Even if you hadn't adjusted it for humanoids, you would have missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 on the die ain't gonna help you out too much.
An Oaken Shield is reloading his crossbow.
Okay, so
Arnie
all the
can
dwarves
shoot.
are reloading.
Arnie can shoot his short bow.
Yes, he can.
Modifier +1.
Horus,
would it be-
why would you do this
Would
to
it be?
me?
Would it be a +2 for an elevated and close range?
No, just close range. You only get elevated bonus when you're in hand-to-hand.
He flies through the air with the greatest of ease.
Go. Let's do the anti-rifle. Oh, almost.
It sinks into his back, but it doesn't, once again, like, thick plate.
I feel your pain.
I am definitely going to salvage something.
All right. So,
Salvage is maybe not the right word if they're sapient.
Listen, they attacked us first. It is fairly proper to call it salvage.
It's the correct term is harvest.
go ahead. Roll 6 attacks against Grum.
Oh God, Grum.
We got two hooks, that's why.
He counterattacked at least.
Yeah, but he's got that,
That
But
that one,
one.
yeah. Grum.
What's Grum's AC?
He 6.
Okay. So,
He's
yeah.
not
Just
good in
actually-
armor.
Grum's going to take 8 points of damage plus
Oh.
this. Plus 5. So he takes 13.
Oh. Hey guys, he's down in the 20s.
You better start chopping.
He is down in the 20s.
All right. And
If-
now, Brith. So roll 5 attacks against Horus
Oh.
How many against Brith?
and 1 against Brith.
Oh, that hurts.
Ooh.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
You got a 20.
Oh wait.
One.
Oh wait. Yeah. Grum got a 20 as well. Do I counterattack?
Yes, you can.
Well,
def-
that definitely hits. But
That hits.
oh, I got another 1. That's not good.
Yeah, enough attacks. You're going to roll them. So you're going to take 8 plus a d8 damage.
Oh no. Oh no.
So you take 15.
Guys, I ain't looking so good.
And then Brith is going to take 5.
Can Horus counterattack?
Yes.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah. I'm attacking one of the ones that are weakened.
Okay. Yep. There's one of them that is.
Ooh.
Nice. All right. So
Oh, also, so those minuses and stuff, plus the protection from evil, that didn't save me from those. I'm guessing.
you rolled a 1 and a 3, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, They're 5 hit dice creatures. Their plus to hit is not terrible. These guys are like tougher than ogres. They're bigger, stronger, and they get more attacks. So they're not friendly.
Two 9 in a swamp.
Yeah, breath swap out.
Yeah, we got a tag team in.
All right.
Grum can handle himself. I am in pain.
Any other attacks? Any other things? Any other?
Can I be reloading my
Yes.
my amulet while I toot on my whistle?
Yes, I can let you do that.
Okay.
All right, and okay, so new round. I believe Horace, it's your turn to roll initiative.
Oh dear.
I got a 6.
Oh god.
Dang.
God. Okay. Well, it's been nice knowing you guys.
I should have gave one more who. I only gave 5 who's.
Oh,
Things
nice knowing you guys.
are looking bad for the gang here.
Can I retreat before they attack me, Ryan?
No, that's what initiative is.
Oh no. Oh no.
It is an unfortunate turn of events, certainly.
Well, can I at least... Well, since they're moving, could I at least retreat so that they don't get the what is it? Bonus for being on both sides of me?
I didn't even think about that. I'm just having them circle because that's what they're doing. Like, I didn't even think about flanking bonuses.
But would I be able to retreat so that they don't have flanking bonuses since we're going
No.
simultaneously?
No.
We're not. We lost.
You lost initiative.
Oh yeah, we
That's-
lost. Oh
That's the whole thing.
yeah. Oh god.
All right, so go ahead and roll 4 attacks against Grum.
Grum, you're gonna be fine. Yeah, you're gonna be fine.
Well, he takes 2 hits. He gets a counterattack, though.
Yeah. And it hits, obviously.
It does. He's chopping this guy down. 13, but he's going to get hit twice.
Well, this is
He
what
takes
he's
13.
made. Oh god, he's in the tens, guys.
We things are not looking so great for old
he
Team
can-
Surface here.
He can die next attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting my death and dismemberment chart out here for you, Horace. All right.
God.
So,
Well, Paige, on the bright side, if you do die, as long as we drag your body back and are also successful in our quest, we were here for a resurrection anyway. So we'll just pick up an extra one while we're out.
That is
all right.
Fingers
What?
crossed for you, man.
Go ahead and roll 1 attack against Brith. I'll even be merciful. Roll 2 attacks against Brith. We'll have this one shift 5 feet over to engage him. Brith's fine as it clanks off his armor. And go ahead and roll 4 attacks against Taurus.
Vulcan. This is your disciple. Save him. Save. No.
Ooh.
Oops, I did it again.
You get a counterattack, so go ahead and do that.
Good man.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. It didn't hit.
And then,
Well, actually, did it? I mean, like,
It
with
did-
the -2?
yes, it does. So
Nice.
Nice.
I'll have it go against this one because it's exactly enough damage to kill it. So
Nice.
Flawless.
Things are looking up, man. I mean, except for the imminent demise of our cleric, but otherwise.
Yeah.
You got hit once, Horace. Because of the -2, you're
And
saved
the-
for 1 hit. So
Okay.
you're gonna take 2.
Yes! I'm still up, baby!
I live, I die, I live again.
It just have what health I have left.
All right. So you took 1 down, Horace, and you did live.
I truly did not expect that.
I didn't either. So, like I said, I had the chart out and everything. All right. Now it's y'all.
Okay, so
Breath swap.
So
How far can I retreat, Ryan?
4 spaces.
I mean, like, so that I don't get attacked.
4 spaces.
Oh, okay.
and then have Brith come and take your spot or something.
you have
Breath swap in.
Horace, do you have any healing spells?
I only have 1, and I can't cast it at the moment.
You want to check your sheet for
Okay.
potions, that sort of thing. I know there's a few knocking
I have a
around.
potion of extra healing, but like I don't want to. I could use it. I should use it, but we might need it for Breath or one of the actual
Breath?
tanks.
Brith has got 25 HP, which is not too bad right now. But
Compared to his 50 something?
70 something.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well,
Okay, Brith is attacking this one.
Is that tooting doing anything to this thing?
Is what?
Is the tooting of the little whistle doing anything to this?
I am rolling every round. It's just that one dude keeps making his save.
God.
That should be.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll hit.
That should hit.
Yep. So he cleaves into the guy and takes a massive chunk out of him. It actually sheds one of his chest plates as it goes in, and his internal being is being exposed.
Ryan, can I put away a gore skull and pick up my cross launcher from the ground?
Your cross launcher would be back here.
Did I drop it right here? Before I moved?
Yeah, I guess you would have. Yeah, because you would have moved engaged. Yes. Crossbow squad will fire at this one that's on Grum over here.
Oh yeah, Grum needs to
Crossbow
attack and
squad.
see if he can
advance to help
survive.
her.
Oh, damn it. Crossbow squad did not do well that turn.
Okay,
Ah!
then
Vance! Vance!
One day, I'm gonna get it, man. One day. It's not today.
Wait,
close.
did that hit?
That did not.
No, I was off by
No! Well,
Then Open
Grum is
Shield
gonna attack.
Then Oaken Shoot's attacking the one with attacked.
Okay.
Well, Grum got some damage in.
And it's short range, correct?
Yes, it is short range for sure. That will not do it, sir.
So, how's Arnie doing over there with the mushroom dudes?
He's still in the air, but he's gonna shoot a short bow.
Okay. Go ahead and shoot.
Whip it! Ah.
You know, to get away from the imminent demise of Grum.
Did you add your +1 in there, Arnie, for your
Yeah, Arnie's just bad with decks.
Okay, because I'm just showing the... Yep, you had your 1. Sorry. I was going to say one more would have done it, but... That was it. Alright. I think that's everyone?
I think they got either 1 or 2 EC. I'm pretty sure it's 2.
Yeah, I think it's 2.
They have a 2. I'll let y'all in on that. And now they have a 4 because they're being affected by...
Two.
let me. Oh no, they're pissed. Okay.
Oh no.
I was rolling their morale. Like, okay, like they've been beat up a lot. Like, nope, no, they're here. They're here to party.
Are you like a rock star?
Party like a rock star.
Hey
all right,
guys, should I try a spell?
Oaken Shield. Do you want to cast a spell?
I was gonna cast a spell to make the remaining guys hopefully make them run, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon. So, no, I'm not.
Okay.
I got out the guys.
All right then. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. Oaken Shield, roll initiative, please. I got a 3.
Come
You got a
on.
2.
Oh man.
So
Close.
they will go.
I love how when we roll against me, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, so forth.
All right, these guys are gonna get their normal to hit versus Grum because they're gonna flank him. This guy's gonna
Oh
move over
no,
1.
Grum. Okay, so
Roll 4 attacks against Grum.
Grum, I know you want to die, but please hold out just a little bit longer. Oh no.
So Grum's gonna get hit twice
Grum. Oh,
for 10.
okay, still alive. About as bad as horses at the moment.
And Brith, go ahead. Roll 2 attacks against Brith for me. Alright, and roll 2 more attacks against Brith. Okay, Brith's fine. They're just like slamming into his armor.
Okay, that's really weird. That's really weird.
It's a little weird, but it is what it is. And that's them. So now it's y'all's turn.
Arnie's gonna drop down.
You
Arnie's
remember
dropping
that?
down.
You remember that potion of extra healing I have, Ryan?
Yes.
What does that do?
3d8 plus 3 if you down it all in one gulp.
And what if it just take one? Like
One
It's
D8.
just a D8.
Well, that's extra healing, right?
Yeah.
What's a light healing then?
The regular one does 1d8 plus 1.
You can't divvy that one up. It's just
No.
all one go.
The regular one is just 1. Extra healing is 3 doses.
All right.
If I take 2 doses of it, how much would that give me?
2d8.
So plus 3 is only if you down the whole thing.
Correct.
Guys, I gotta down the whole thing because Grum is gonna die, and we need a tank to take a few hits.
Okay. So what I'm going to Oaken Shield is going to do, it's move over here and take the potion,
Which potion?
the light.
Alright, so you'll gain a d8 plus 1 hit points.
So D8,
Oh, nice.
9 hit points.
so 9. Okay. So I'm at 19 now.
I'm gonna move up to Grum to see if I can.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. It's d6s. It's 3d6. I'm not going to make you re-roll. I'm going to give you max. So you'll have 7. So it's a d6. Sorry, it's a d6 plus 1 or 3d6 plus 3. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought that was high.
Yeah,
I'm
thinking
gonna-
second
I'm gonna
edition.
move up-
Second edition, they were d8s.
I'm gonna move up to Grum, and I'm gonna just chug my healing potion, the
Okay.
potion of extra healing, and that's
hopefully try to splash it onto Grum and get him some heals.
Nah, he doesn't want it, dude. Like, he's totally against healing.
That's why you splash it on him accidentally with air quotes.
Nah, 3d6 plus 3, that's 16. Okay, I'm back up to 18. I can take a few more hits. And hopefully I can keep them off Grum long enough.
Nice. Did you add the +3?
Yeah.
All right, the three dwarves are going to go ahead and... Shit's looking bad. They're going to go ahead and try to engage, too. Like, it's looking bad!
Gonna just keep fighting, right? I mean...
Grum will not stop.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
So Grum,
Both attacks land for once.
so Grum takes this one out,
Nice.
Yes.
actually. So these guys actually wouldn't have moved here. They would have moved over here. Screw this guy!
Take that 1 damage.
You got
Nice.
him! With,
You
you're
got
good
him.
with knives. You're
Yeah.
really bad with your thing, but you're good with knives.
It's a matter of practice, really.
Boom.
I like how who can't do like magic.
3 dwarf attacks as they charge up on this guy. 1 hits
Dwarf.
for 4 points of damage.
Then Brith is attacking this one.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, are you still tooting your little whistle thing?
You know it, man. I'm like swunk.
That. How is that thing just won't go?
That definitely
That
hits.
19 was for the whistle, wasn't it, Ryan?
Yep. He's fine.
Oh God.
So I think everyone's attacked at this point. Is that correct?
This one,
yeah.
ironically, hard of hearing,
Hard of seeing.
hard
Yeah.
of seeing, right? I'm not trying to be ableist here. Just
It's a hard to cause, guys.
I want to free.
Yeah.
I
Part
wanna
of the
free this guy.
dice, actually.
All right. I think that's everyone. That was their turn.
Well, here I wanted to try to free him. Free this guy.
Okay. You can free both of them. You can just cut their bindings. They're roped up, in essence.
All right. And then
Are they running?
You guys
No.
wouldn't mind.
They're standing there
Maybe-
looking at you. It's hard to tell their expression because they're not. I'm talking they're humanoid, but they're not like their facial structure is just it's very fungal and it doesn't have a lot of huge expression on it. But they are standing there looking at you with like big wide eyes.
You guys wouldn't mind Deus Ex Machina and us out of here, right?
They just like look at you and like they shrug, I guess would be the thing that they do.
I know these things are distant relatives of Ents, and I love them.
So they are definitely free. One will hug
Right.
you, Arnie. I'll give you that. Like one of them like gives you a hug.
that's some classic Arnie right there. That's
Oh,
what I.
yeah.
That's what I.
I
come
love
this
these
for.
things. We need to save these things. Like, we need to make sure these things survive.
Yeah, Arnie's gonna hug it back.
Okay. So you hear like a kind of noise. It's almost like a fart. Like a and like spores like get released basically by the thing. And like you start inhaling them and you're like doing a little bit of a cough.
Nice.
Oh no.
Typical
I
Arnie.
think they just gave Arnie another ability.
I
So,
think he's probably gonna grow a new mushroom friend out of his
Yeah,
lung.
really.
Also, that we could just have mushroom spores spreading.
This
So,
is where 40K
Vance?
orcs originate.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Vance, you better
Heavy
save
hangs the
Grum.
head that wears the crown.
Vance, you better save Grum. No!
All right, so their attacks. All right, so go ahead and roll 2 attacks against Grom.
This looks like the end for Grum.
Oh, how many? 2?
2.
Okay.
Get lucky, man.
Okay.
All you gotta do. That's all
What
right.
is-
Ah! My heart! My heart!
What's his HP?
He's dead!
What's his HP?
3, he's dead.
Well, he might do less damage.
So
No, not
No.
1, it's max damage.
go ahead
It's-
and roll
Yeah.
6d20 for me, Horace.
Is this...
Go ahead and roll Grom's damage 3 times.
You mean his both throwing hammers?
Yep.
It's Berserk Rage as his little heart pitter patters out.
So yeah, that's kind of really what it is. So Grom basically like the thing like stabs into his chest with the hook, and it starts like pulling his rib cage apart, like with the 2 hooks, and it's like pulling him apart. And as it's doing it, like he starts singing like a dwarven death hymn, and he just starts beating the thing on the face and like screaming at it as like it's ripping him open. And literally, he is bearing his heart out on this thing as it like sticks its like mouth into his chest and starts like eating like his innards. And he's just cracking on the back of its skull as he like pulls off part of it, and they collapse in a heap of ichor, blood, and death.
Yes.
Oh.
What a way to go. Hopefully he atoned for his sins.
He has done more than atone for his sins.
So,
He just he shouldn't have worn white armor after Labor Day.
You guys don't know what his sins were. You don't
Hey,
know.
listen.
He could have been like the worst person ever.
Hey, he captured our hearts, and that's all that matters.
And
So Oaken Shield is gonna move here.
he can shift 1 space.
Oh, shift.
Yeah.
There. 5 feet is all you can shift in 1 round.
Okay.
That's, once you're engaged, you can do a 5-foot shimmy each round. So that's the line I was thinking of, Billy. So yes,
I thought about it again. I think it's actually if it's just for a mortar.
yeah.
I'm 8 out of 10 though.
So the one that's here, actually, it's their turn. So move back here for now.
All right.
Do 2 attacks on Brith, please.
Brith isn't looking too good, is he?
He's gonna get hit
He's not-
once.
He's not looking too good, is he, Tasso?
He's fine.
He's got a 5, and then
How much health does he have?
I'm gonna roll
20.
2 attacks on dwarves. Oh,
Oh no.
so one
Is
of
that from the dwarves defending, or is that them getting hit?
that's them getting hit.
Oh, I thought it was them defend. Oh God.
So one got
Be
hit
alright.
really hard for 8,
Be
and the
alright.
other one got hit for 3.
They got like
I mean-
15 HP.
They're
Yeah.
still alive.
They're there.
Like as mooks go, they're really good mooks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're solid mooks. I think they're what, 2nd or 3rd level dwarves. So they're not pushovers, but you know they're not y'all. And that's these creatures. And it's y'all's turn at this point.
Okay, so then I'm going to move over and attack him.
Okay.
Horace, enraged by the death of a comrade, is going to go on a warpath.
I love it.
Also,
Channel
please tell
the
me.
fire of your blood, Horus, into unspeakable violence.
And please tell me this thing gets weakened by the whistle.
Oh, wait. Now, with that, I forgot to mention flanking.
Yes! Finally!
For real though, that dragon's coming right down this hole on us. We gotta go.
Yeah, well, it's time for... No, okay, the rage was too much and I missed.
You lost focus.
Yeah.
3 dwarf attacks. Bam, 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 bam. None of them. Actually, 1. 1 does, yeah, because they're -2 right now. Get some.
Then Bliss is attacking this one.
Vance gets it, man. 1 more damage.
You're far too good with those throwing knives.
Brith will not hit with that roll. Arnie, what are you doing?
I won.
He's gonna grab the hands of the 2 mushroom guys and run them down here. I think that's 4.
You can run, which would be double your movement, so you can go 8.
But can they move as
Yeah.
fast as he can?
They're not wearing armor. They can go pretty quick.
Why are you moving them towards the combat?
Maybe like over there.
Yeah. Don't move them towards this big thing.
Well, can I still attack or no? Because
No, you can move 4 and attack. So if we want to go back 4, that's fine.
That's the way to do it, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a bow shot off.
Pew pew.
Roll enough times, and someday Arnie will hit.
You say that.
All right.
It's because I believe, dude.
That's the round.
I appreciate it. Arnie believes in himself as well.
Okay. New initiative round. I believe what it was Vance. Then it's Horace. Or no, Arnie. Arnie, your turn. Roll initiative, Arnie.
Rolling like an Arnie.
Brutality, man.
How many potions do we have left? Because Tasso drank a regular one, and I drank the extra healing.
I think we're out, bruh.
Wait, we're out? Don't we have like a few normal potions of healing?
I got all kinds of non-healing potions. I don't know what you guys have on your sheets.
Justin, Chris has one.
I have some
I
healing
think
stuff.
Chris has one.
We have
Oh
Sal.
dear. That thing's
yeah.
running?
Well, we killed
Yeah,
most of the buds.
I was about
Cowards.
to say, you don't.
Do we get attacks of opportunity, Ryan?
No, they're not. What is it?
They're wicked
They're not-
fast.
They're not attacking. Oh, I forgot. They're running, so they get double. So they're both gonna make it out this hole over here.
That's a shame.
Good thing I moved them. Yeah.
Did they take the chest
No,
with them?
the chest
Alright.
is just on the ground.
Grum. Grum, no.
It's what he wanted.
Yeah, I know it's what he wanted, but like, I made an emotional attachment to him.
Vance isn't gonna mess around. We gotta move, guys. I'm gonna-
Wait. We need to at least harvest.
No,
Little.
no, but you're not gonna butcher. If you want to drag one of these things, that's fine. But and it's not actually fine because we got to get out of here.
I think if you guys are up for it, we just chop all the limbs off one and drag its torso.
That's going to take some time.
No, just
I do
The
not
big
recommend
axe?
that. I know that you want to get the sweet, sweet armor nothings, but like we need to talk to these mushroom guys, find out where their house is, see if they speak our language. I'm all for let's grab that chest and Grum and let's get out of here though. Like there's no way that there aren't baddies coming after us after all my tootling here.
Yeah.
So you can roll the dice and hope that insects don't have a funeral culture and will come back for the bodies later. But I really do not recommend we sit around here and while you get your skin and knife out, man. I know you want to, but
Hey, but-
Can we compromise slightly? We run, and we have the dwarves help us drag one of the bodies off.
This thing weighs a ton, man.
I think it's a comeback
Oh.
later and
Okay,
do it
yeah, we'll
quietly
come back
sit-
later.
Yeah.
We'll come back later.
Like I'm all about it. I'm getting where you're coming from, and I think it's a great thing for us to go after. But like right now, we're getting our asses kicked.
Hey, Professor, can you pull up the whole map of the floor?
Yeah, just give me a sec. So, Grum, what is it? No, what should we
Brith?
call it? Brith is gonna go over to Grum's body, and like he's kneeling beside it, and like he is, he starts singing. If you speak Dwarven, it is a kind of a dirge that he's singing over the body.
I will go over next to him and start singing with him.
And these dwarves circle around the body, pull the body back in, and they're singing. Like, you guys are like, well, maybe we can get the body and we can do this, and that's what the dwarves do.
Uh,
And I'm assuming Thornton will do the same thing.
Yeah, if Thondon was here, he would, but he magically disappeared. So
He's got the green screen cloth thrown over him. He blends into the background. Meanwhile, not that Vance is, disrespectful of foreign religions. They can do their thing. But hey, mushroom guys, you guys got like a mushroom city down here? Got a mushroom van we could all pile into? Maybe some sort of mushroom tank? I'll cycle through whatever languages I can attempt here, Common and Dwarven and Elvish, and see if we can get something out of them.
in your
Arnie
head,
tries to play charades and goes, "Where home?" and is like making
So-
the shape of a home.
you hear a voice in your head, Arnie, like a telepathic voice that says, "Our home is pretty far from here. My name is Red Stem, and this is my companion Morel."
Well, hello, Red Stem. I would like to relay that to the group.
You see,
I think I gotta move over to this because this is just.
both of them like
He's speaking.
are just like kind of staring at you, and then you see both of them like kind of like make a grimace, and then you hear kind of a and like these clouds of spores flow off of both of them, and they go onto all three of you.
Son of a bitch.
God damn it!
They just farted on you guys.
Yeah, now we're gonna get a fungal infection and we're gonna grow their babies.
And
Ryan, I gotta ask. I've already experienced fungus. Do I like have a resistance to it?
oh, 1 second, sorry. I was thinking
that sounds like a question for your doctor, not for Ryan, man. I don't. I'm just.
so.
You experience fungus lasting more than 3 days.
And you guys cough a little bit, and then you can hear in your mind they're speaking. So now I'm talking to you, but it's not vocalized. It's coming through like telepathically.
Huh.
Here, I'd like to think to them. What happened? How'd you guys get captured? I don't say that out loud, just to see if that's how it could work.
They're just looking at you as you're like squinting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, then I'll say it out loud. What happened? How'd you guys get caught?
We were ambushed. We were going out tending our crop, and we were ambushed by this group. They are very active fungal eaters, which is surprising that they did not devour us. We think that they work for the Devourer.
The Devourer?
Yes.
We all say it in unison.
Everyone like uses the Devourer.
And if I might ask, that chest, is your crop in there, or do you know what they had in there?
We don't have any clue.
And
Yes.
we
While they're talking to them, I'm gonna like move over to the chest and like give it a look over and then open it if it's not trapped or whatever.
And
Hey, once again, how would you know if it was trapped or not?
I'm gonna give it a look over.
Gonna give it just a little look-see?
Yeah.
Give it a little once-over?
Well, a few knocks here and there.
Well, we can safely presume it is not trapped, at least to carry, because the stabby guys were carrying it.
Yeah.
As far as opening, that may be something else.
So, the weird thing is they kind of talk like, twins in bad movies where they, like, finish each other's sentences. But
That's not fun.
they're
as
like,
long as
Little
there's no
fungal
claws.
hive mind.
yes,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
we have known about the Devourer. He has been down here for several years. He has been building up his forces. He is from the depths. He is a spawn of the depths.
Friends, we are here to confront and thwart the Devourer if we may attempt to do so, but we are wounded and we are few. If you know of a place that is safe that we may rest and recoup and could take us there, we would be in your debt. But quickly.
Our village is several days from here on foot. We would not be able to make it there quickly, but we do owe you, and we would be willing to stay and accompany you. We'd be willing to tend to you if we can, but we are pacifists by nature.
Do you know of any safe place here or nearby?
No, but we can help with the defending of said place if you can find some place that you feel is good for you.
They're gonna set up defenses of mushrooms, aren't they?
Well, this is your realm. Perhaps you could give us some indication of where maybe a better spot than another.
I think up in the top we could probably lock ourselves in one of the rooms that we passed.
Oh yeah, that would be a good idea.
Fair enough. We should move from. Let's grab this chest.
Yeah.
See to Grum and perhaps retreat back up the elevator for now.
So you guys are around here, and you guys are locals around here, correct? You've lived down here your whole lives?
Yes.
What's this clay-like material that we've found, and what are these shards of crystal that I have?
Well, we already know what the clay-like material is. What was it, Vance? The metal?
Kagor,
Yeah.
which is like crazy underworld metal
Okay.
magic.
Yeah, and the shards, what are they from? What are you talking about?
We don't know.
Oh,
The
the
shards
shards are also the ore.
The
Aren't
shard
they, Ryan?
glass? The glass?
Glass shards?
Yeah, it was like I got 5 shards of crystal that were very sharp.
The
No clue.
Morel will look up at you and say, "We should probably depart."
Yeah.
He's like, he like kind of like looks around, and I say he, but they are genderless, so that's just me and my natural inclinations. Looks around and like something's approaching.
Quickly then.
Yeah,
come.
that doesn't sound good. Hey Ryan, if I were to like take out my axe and just like cleave one of these bug things arms off, how long would that take?
A while.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They
Okay, let's run.
they are thickly plated. It's like think I'm talking. We have specialized tools and how it's difficult to like open crabs up and think of how big you are compared to a crab, and like how much force you have to use. Now imagine a 9-foot crab.
So
We gotta come back.
Gage will come back with a big can of Raid. You can go wild on them.
Yeah, we gotta come back for these things.
But we gotta go.
Okay.
What a disaster.
Oh yeah, that was. Hey Ryan, how long does Hagurtha have before she is settled into life as dead?
You're not 100% sure.
I think like 2 days, 1 day.
It
We
wasn't
don't
that.
have
It
much
wasn't
time.
that short, but
It's
Okay.
dependent on the power of the dwarves more than anything, I think.
Yeah.
and the grand engineer, dwarven patron, head father guy. I'll give you this: he doesn't look low level. So
Yeah.
Have you seen the size of his hat?
it was pretty big.
It's a pretty big hat.
pretty big hat. So
I like how we always base level off of hat. It's just
look at the
It works
Pope.
in real
He's
life
the
too,
head of-
exactly.
He's the head of the Catholic Church. He gets the biggest hat. Like that's the way it
It's true.
works.
Since time immemorial,
Yep.
this is the way.
so. We're moving back to the elevator, right, guys? Well, which way did they say the something was coming from?
They said that you thought, yeah, you heard some noise coming. This is the way that the creatures retreated too.
Okay. Well, you guys ready to move back to the elevator?
Get some hustle on, man.
So
Yeah.
you're moving as quick as you can, but the 3 dwarves are carrying the corpse. So it's still kind of slow.
Could we
Get
help?
some Arnie muscle on there,
carry
man.
it along?
Yeah,
We are his battle brothers, after a fashion. Or
Arnie
you guys
wanted
are. Vance is here too.
Arnie wanted to help sing, but it was just the mushrooms are too cool.
The mushrooms are just too cool. Let me.
That was my problem in
But,
college.
Can I ask them if they're like distant relatives of Ents?
Are you going to ask them that while you're running for your life?
Well, we're not running.
Oh, okay. You're not.
I am.
I
Wait,
thought
what
we.
are you
I
doing?
Okay, we're running. I didn't know what we were doing.
All right.
Okay, if we're running,
So you do make it back to the elevator, and that will
Can
take
we-
you back up.
check it for rust bugs. Okay. Well,
I feel
If
like
we're
I
at
want to check everything for rust bugs now, honestly.
yeah.
Even in real life.
Ah, stretched it.
We're going to carefully
Yeah, and like we don't need
get
to
our
rush
way
here.
around the weasels.
Yeah, we don't need to rush
It's
here.
still daytime, but maybe they're gonna wake up for a midday snack.
Yep, just to see if they hear you, but manage. All right, so you guys are able to get back into here without any trouble. Where do you want to go?
Well, this half is all broken down, I mean, we could go to 7, but we still have to find where all of the
Weekend.
3 was the area that we got flashbanged by the grumlings.
This
Two
was the
gromling.
room that we holed up in the first time.
But it does have a gromling hole.
We stuff it full of whatever.
Fire. Yeah.
We're not fire and or rocks. Or something.
Yeah, there's
What?
plenty of
How-
debris in the room.
I vote
Yeah.
4.
4 was the area with no doors. 4 was the kitchen.
Right.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
I think
5 was the area with the grumbling hole and the crap
that's
hole.
this is the piss
That-
pit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's go
I think-
to either 2 or 3.
I think 2 is our bet here.
Yeah, sure, why not?
We just gotta stuff the grommling hole full of debris and treasure chest lids and things like that.
Yeah.
So
So to clarify, we also took the chest with us, right?
yes, it's
Yeah, okay.
quite heavy. It weighs probably,
1 Arnie worth of weight.
yeah. That was helping to slow you down too, because it probably weighs 600-700 pounds.
Wow.
Ooh.
So
Well, Vance will get like put a hand on it, but like a hover hand, so it looks like he's helping.
yeah. And when you move it, it kind of like shakes, because you're walking with it, and you can definitely hear the jingle of coin in it, like.
It's my favorite jingle to hear.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
So you managed to get back to 2. It's roughly about 1 o'clock in the afternoon by the time that you get here. Actually, no, it's closer to 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Actually, we should wait until just rest it until the morning.
Who needs healing?
Everyone.
So everyone in the group get
Mhm.
it. Roll a d6 and add 1, and you get that many hit points back if you need them.
Yeah, because of the mushrooms.
Nope. I'll tell you why
Oh?
once it's done.
Oh no.
Oh, come on.
God! I mean, I'm at full either way with 1 hit point, so...
Oh, you said D6
So-
plus 1?
Yeah.
What I did wrong is I was falsely saying for probably the last 2 games, maybe 3 games, that Horace had a concussion and he didn't. And I know that you spiffed some spells, so I'm gonna reward everyone, and I'm gonna say that you have your full complement of 1st level spells, and they're all heals. So I'm gonna be okay with that because I screwed up and I was denying you spells when you should have had them, and that was my fault for not keeping track of that better. So
Convenient. I'll take it.
I'll show you my notes. There's you guys can't see. I'm sorry. If you watch the video, you'll see it. But I have it in huge capital letters in my notes from last week. It says Horace does not have a concussion. So the crowd can see it. It is true.
I'll
I
take
did
it,
not
man.
make this
Hell.
up on the spot for convenience, but I always try to make up for things that I do in error. You still have that reroll, Horace. I don't think you've ever used that reroll I gave you for the mess up I did before too. So.
No, I have... I'm holding on to something special. So how many
let's
heals
kinda
can I
quickly-
give out, Ryan?
Let's take stock of just all of our healing type stuff real quick. Like, does anybody have any extra potions? Like, check your character sheets type thing. I would just like to get an idea of where we're at logistically. I know that's the super lame thing to do from adventure standpoint, but let's see how bad it actually is.
So
Yeah,
while
well,
you're
it's-
doing this, the fungal people, they go ahead and they do like a, and both of them do that, and the room kind of fills up with some spores, and it's going to get on all the dwarves, and now you can hear them talking dwarves.
Okay.
A little invasive, I'm not gonna lie.
It's how they
Okay.
communicate. All right, don't be
I
suspicious.
have a question, Ryan. How many heals do I have? I know I have the 1, but like you said something about I have more heals or something.
I'm giving you your full complement of heals. So basically, however many 1st level spells you have, which I think is 4, you can. All those are heals, and you have them right now.
3. Okay. So is that plus the heal that I already had left?
Yes. Yeah, I'm just giving you a full complement
Oh.
of heals. So that's my thing.
Hey guys, who needs heals? I got them.
Okay. So, Oaken Shield's got 19 out of 30.
Uh,
Brith, it's 24 out of 72.
Hold on, let me get
24 out of what?
72.
the breath.
I think I'm gonna give Brith 3 heals.
Well, let's get stock of everybody.
Yeah.
So from a like pure gamesmanship standpoint, keeping an extra person around is better than topping up somebody who's tough in some circumstances. So like healing the Deegan or one of those dwarves that's
Oh
hurt,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'll heal.
Because like
I'll
if
heal
one hit
them.
kills them, but we'd also need to look at how the party is.
I think I'll give one heal to who was injured, who took 8 damage.
There was one of them that took 8 damage. I think it was Deegan, but I didn't keep track of which one. But one of them took 8.
Okay, well, whoever
let's
took
just
8.
do a call. Let's do a roll call, and I'll write it down here in the chat, just so we can see where everyone's at. So if we just want to like go down the list and we'll see what everyone's HP is, and we can act accordingly. Does that sound alright?
I guess
yeah.
Arnie would be first alphabetically, right? So
Yes. Go ahead.
So 25 out of 26 health, and I have 3 healing salves. That's it.
Thank you. Salves. Next.
So would that be?
It's whoever. I'll write it all down.
I guess Deegan. He's 7 out of 15.
Yep.
Okay. Next.
Dunham is 15 out of 15.
Okay, good.
And then Liam Stonecrusher, he's actually down 3, so he's 12
Yeah.
out of 13.
Oh wait, we forgot Brith.
Brith. You said earlier Brith was 24 to 72, right, Tasso?
Yes.
Okay. What else we got?
I am 19 out of 19, and I have 3 heals, like cure light wounds.
Okay.
Then Oaken shoots 19 out of 30.
30. Vance is maxed out. He's doing okay. I have 1 salve remaining. I think that's everyone, right? We missing anybody? So this is what I got. So I think we
4
need
cure light wounds.
Okay, good. I think we're gonna salve Liam. Basically, so Thorin, Deegan,
And Brith need
Liam,
heals.
and Brith will all get our remaining healing salves, I think. That's 4 healing salves. That's enough to get Liam back up into good shape. So then, and Arnie will be maxed out after his sleep.
Yeah.
So Thorin, Brith is gonna need a few.
Brith is gonna need a heaping helping full.
So
I'm thinking I put
least,
1 on Deegan, 1 on Thorin, and 2 on Brith.
I think that's probably the way to go about it.
Okay.
Brith also has some heals. He has.
He
like
only
18
has 1 heal. He only
So-
has 1 health point.
Tomorrow
he can
he'll
give.
re-up, but for now I think he has 1 HP left he can heal.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
Red Stem and Morel will tend to wounds. They seem to be quite efficient. So your salves will count as being under like a doctor's care. So they're actually a little better. So they're a D4 plus 1?
I think they're D3 plus 1
D3
box
plus
standard.
1. Yep, yeah, D3 plus 1. But yeah, they'll be a little better. And then everyone will be considered to being under a doctor's care for their overnight rest. And they will get, instead of 1 hit point, they'll get a D3 in the morning.
Oh, nice.
The 2D3 plus 1 is, so it'll be 2D3 total then, not a D3.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that averages out to 3. So Liam should be okay. Arnie will be fine. So yeah, I think that our plan before probably holds. Like Deegan gets one, Horace gets at least one, or not Horace. Thorin gets at least one,
Yeah.
and then Brit probably
Gets
I
the
want to say
rest.
gets two.
Yeah.
Why don't you start by rolling one for Oakenshield to see how that goes? Since we have to use the Cure Light Wounds. Oh, okay, there you go.
7 health.
So that changes our thinking. So then let's put one on
Deegan. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's 7 health.
But hey, man. I know I kept you around for a reason. Brushing it. No, that's awesome. That's super great.
And
So-
Brith, that's 6 health. And then Brith
And we got one
again
more, right?
is 7 health.
Hey, look
Oh
at that,
my
man. Crushing it.
God.
Awesome.
Good job. Yeah, that's really good.
We needed some luck like that, man. My God. So that makes a big difference. And then if
Yeah.
everybody also gets a little top off from our fungal forensic.
So
That's not the word I was looking for, but that is very helpful.
Morel will go and leave the door. He'll ask for someone to go with him as a guard, if that's possible.
I can go.
You're healing
Yeah.
people.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
For breath, right, Professor?
Arnie, you want to go?
Could he use lays on hands on himself or no?
He can.
Okay.
Yeah, he can heal himself out with the 1 hit point he has left.
Yeah, there's no reason for him to not spend it at this point.
Okay.
What
But
is it?
how many HP did you use his salvage on breath?
So Brith got back 13 from the Cure Light Wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Arnie, are you going to go with Mushroom Man? Morel?
Yes, he will.
Okay. So all Morel does is go down the hallway, like this T hallway, and as he's walking, he's shedding spores, and they're sticking to the ground, and they look slightly blue and a little bit phosphorus.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
that's
grab
nice.
one of those.
You can. He's like, I'm putting down these spores that I have a connection to. If anyone comes down this hall, I will know about it.
All right.
Nice.
Can I
I
pick
like
one up and keep it, or?
You can. It won't last
there's
more
no-
than the night, though.
Okay, then I'll leave it.
Or the afternoon, as the case may be.
Yeah.
So that puts everyone basically where they're gonna get back to max, I think, except
for Breath,
Except
yeah.
for breath. So we'll have to use 1 healing salve on breath, and we'll do 1 on Oakenshield.
Yeah.
So we'll
I'd
still
like
have
to-
2 left.
I'd like to set up a trap, if I could.
type of trap
What
do you
kind
wanna
of
set?
trap? Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, a swinging oil flask on a piece of rope with a piece of flint on it, to where it'll hit something and the flint will cause a spark.
You gotta tell me
Where?
how that's gonna happen. Where is
I mean,
gonna happen.
I can think
Okay.
it through my mind, and it is doable. It's just where, because if you do it over the spores, and he has a very strong connection to it, you might hurt Morel.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
You could put
I was
a
thinking of
simple
Boa.
a simple trip line. I'm talking it's a trap. It's simple, but slows people down. Especially if you need some time you can set up multiple trip lines, and if they've got an early warning system, it gives you time to get ready if someone was to come and try to get you.
Yeah.
Don't we have spikes?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna spike up the door.
You can definitely spike the door up. That doesn't mean people can't get through, but
Yeah, but it makes
It'll
it
be
harder.
harder for them to get in.
definitely.
Also, we've clogged up the Gromlin tunnel, right?
Yeah, that was like the first thing you guys said you were going to do. So
Okay.
I assume that happened.
Huh. I think if you guys are good, we're ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. We all ready to head to sleep or whatever? And like start anew the next day?
I guess.
Is that what we were doing?
It's up to y'all.
Yeah. I mean, we can't particularly do much else with what we've got. So, yeah, let's head to sleep and then go back down and see if the corpses are still there. Oh.
So the
The music kicked up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that got louder.
got a little louder. Sorry. Take it down a little. The two fungal people will say, your plan is to go back down there.
Yes, we need to destroy the Devourer.
They look around. They're like, I don't know if you have enough people.
What is the Devourer?
An ancient evil.
Everyone says it's an ancient evil, but they don't say what ancient evil.
It's hard to describe a thing that is beyond explanation. It is avarice and greed incarnate. It is literally a devourer. It craves everything. It craves money. It craves gold. It craves people. It craves everything. It wants to control everything. It consumes. And that which it consumes, it can create.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so okay, I get what happened.
Well,
That's what.
Red Sim, would you be willing to travel with us to the Dwarven city, to the Mithril city, to tell the elders there what you know? We might be able to rally an army to strike at this thing if we can bring this information. Well, not to the surface, but at least back to the city where they may have the wherewithal to help.
We would trust, and they look over at the dwarves that are here, because there's a lot, because they did help us, but we would not want to go to the city. We are often consumed by those of the dwarves. And the Deegan and all of them
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
look and they're like, they are really tasty.
Oh, come on!
I'm actually repulsed in real life.
Arnie looks over and a few bad thoughts run across his mind. So
Yeah,
These
that's,
dwarves are. I miss the rock home. These provincial dwarves with their. It's not cannibalism, but it is it's like eating a dolphin. If the dolphin also had a PhD.
Hey, I mean, in the book, The Man in the Sea, it's apparently the best meat, the best fish.
It's the suffering that tastes so good.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, we would of course provide assurances as to your safety. A black look at my comrades. But I would hope that any old enmities could be put aside in the face of a greater danger.
If you are to strike at this beast, you must strike hard and fast. No relenting, no going back, no retreat. We are not battle tacticians, but we do know that it is very powerful. And if you do not hit it with everything you have very quickly, it will overcome you. It will summon its legions. It will bring forth the masses, and it will continue to devour. It lives for things. I guarantee we were being brought to be consumed. Then we would have been sent back to bring more, to be consumed, and slowly it takes over. We would have had to bring our valuables. We would have had to sacrifice our treasures to it.
That's what it's doing to the Dwarven city.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We found out where the clones are coming from, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So then perhaps bringing more down here to be consumed would simply play into its tentacly hand.
Brith, you have any thoughts on this?
He strokes his beard. He's like, I'm not against a challenge, but I'm also not an idiot. The loss of our compatriot here was a big loss. He would have been very helpful. I don't know.
I don't want to be heartless, but slayers are meant to kill creatures such as this, correct?
That is true.
If we were to go back and bring, say, 5 or 10 slayers...
My friend, you think the cult is much bigger than it is.
That is...
I'd take 1.5 slayers, honestly. I'm not picky.
Yeah.
So
our friend was one of the oldest. He was one of the... He puts a wry grin on and he says, most cursed.
Oh. So he was one of the strongest. Oh, God.
Thezzer was a good man.
Bezer. Gotta remember that.
Formerly known as Grum, but now known as Thezzer Emberhand, Master Engineer.
He gets his name back in death. He's not a dishonored dwarf anymore. He's regained his honor. So
he was in Fight Club. Yeah.
He died, but he regained his honor. And yes, it is like Fight Club. His name was Thezzer Emberhand.
Yeah. His name was
kind of from real talk perspective, I feel like we're getting our asses kicked down here, and we need to hang out and top up and heal and whatnot. The thing is okay, now the Devourer knows that we're down here messing around and poking him. So if we leave and come back, is he going to gather forces and know we're coming and be ready to kill us? So is whatever strength we can possibly gather by returning to the Mithril City more than what the big bad can array against us in that time?
Yeah,
I
think we just need to fight.
It's not, it would not be unheard of for it to retreat. It knows it's been discovered. It might run.
So we might just need to go down there and hero it up and risk life and limb.
Yeah, there's a reason we're down here. This is only a side quest.
It will lurk in its
and
lair.
It's decided.
Where it revels.
Let's go devour us a devourer.
It revels in all of its glory, and it will revel in all of its compassion or dispassion. Sorry.
Morel, how greedy is this thing? If we start plundering its treasures and taking its ill-gotten wealth out of here, will it retaliate? Will it come to confront us? Can we draw it out?
Odds
We
are
could probably
yes.
draw it out. We could probably draw it out with a bunch of treasure. Maybe follow a few of its.
That giant pedestal pallet.
That's what I mean. Like, if we go and like pee
No,
on the
no, I
treasure
mean-
pile to mark it as ours, like
That
Arnie's
pile. Why in the hell would they put it all in a pile right there? Unless it's going to be there to devour it.
oh, that's a very good point.
Arnie's in to pee on it.
We've just got to lay a trap right there. And you saw all the blood stains in that area. I bet you that
It
is where it
devour.
goes to devour things.
That's a good point. That is a good thought.
Want to try to ask the mushrooms? That is a really good idea, though. Yes.
If there is a large stockpile of things, that is where you will find it. It will never
There
be
you go,
far
Gabe.
from its things.
That's where we set the trap, and that is where we fight it.
Wait, did I give it Careless Whisper?
No,
those
you
other
gave
guys.
you gave a unholy abomination of the abyss, careless whisper.
They were not
some
unholy
random-
abominations from the abyss. They were nightmares come to life.
There's a
Same thing,
difference.
to be honest.
Whoa. Let's show some tolerance for cultures we don't understand here, man.
It's not their fault they got sucked from the nightmare realm into our realm.
Yeah, but it's their fault that they tried to kill us.
Yeah, it's their fault they're mean.
Well, we paid the toll.
Of a
Yeah, that is
cursed
true.
talking magic weapon.
They are fair.
Well, then they didn't eat us. That's the trade.
And that's very true, yes.
Honestly, they're the only people down here who've dealt fairly with us.
Yes. that is
Except
true.
for Crazy Man, who just dove into some water and drowned, most likely.
He hissed at us before he dove.
Yeah, that's fair.
That could have been the thing.
The devourer.
Now that I think of
the
it.
whole time.
Though, yeah, I think we need to plan a trap there and just devour us a devourer.
Well, so okay. We're gonna be here, we're gonna spike the door, we got our mushroom minefield that tells us if we're gonna get eaten or not. We'll take watches, we can even like post a watch. You know, and there's enough of us that we can have like somebody take a watch outside and kind of keep an eye on things or something. I don't know. We can talk about it, but we can hang out and recover. We can take stock of like what do we actually have to fight this thing with. But if we're going to be hanging out for 8 or 10 hours, we can also pick the brains or fungal appendages, etc., crowns, as it were, of Morel and Redstem, and like just find out everything they know about this thing. Have they seen it? Have their friends seen it? Is it secretly weak against silver and or fire and or getting punched directly in the face? Like, I'll take whatever I can get.
I mean, if it's weak to silver, I have a sock and I have
That's right.
multiple amounts of silver.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
we'll figure it out. But whatever they can tell us about it.
Yeah.
They,
it's getting
you know,
invisible,
they'll tell you
it's
they
on
know
the body.
stuff from like legend. They've never seen one of these things.
I'll take legend.
But the they don't know of a specific weakness, but they do know that it has magical ability. Like, it has the ability. It also can control anything that it's created. The things that it creates are not necessarily on its side. They're not necessarily like, but they also cannot help themselves. Like, is the way it's been described. That's why they're such
Oh.
good infiltrators. Like, they believe that they are the people that they are, because they are
So-
clones.
So
Oh,
that's
boy.
why we sent. That's why I sensed the like overshadowing evil from the two guys from Johann and the uh doppelganger thing. It's like controlling them just slightly.
Yeah, they talk about it how they're kind of like Manchurian candidates. Like they send them
Right.
back and like they just act normal and they go about their normal day. They have all the memories and everything. They're fine. And then if it wants to do something, it can just kind of latch into the thing's mind and like make them do stuff. But it's not on all the time. It's not like they're always constantly manipulating these things. They just let them go back and like go about your regular life, and when I need you, I will do what I need with you.
So it has to devour the thing, like kill it to spawn more of it, right, Ryan?
Correct. That's what they say. Whatever it eats, it can replicate, and they mean living things. It doesn't eat gold. It likes to collect gold, and it likes to collect treasures, and it likes to, have all this stuff. But when it eats a person or a thing, it can recreate it. So if it eats a hook horror, it can recreate hook horrors. If it eats an ogre, it can recreate ogres.
So, if we kill this thing, would all of the things that it's controlling end up not being able to live anymore, or would
I
they
think
still
they'll
be,
die.
They don't know.
Would they still be autonomous?
They don't know.
I think some of them will die.
Yeah.
I think like the things that's actively controlling would probably die. But I have no clue.
It has it has magical abilities, and also it has the ability to heal itself. So that's why you need to like be very quick about killing it, otherwise it will.
Is it regenerating or?
No, it has the ability to magically heal itself. So the legends say. Oh, are y'all there? Oh, I lost internet. Oh, are y'all there? Hello?
Hey,
Hey,
Back?
sorry, what was the last thing you heard?
silence.
It can heal itself, and then I asked if it could heal itself like magically with spells, or if it healed through regeneration.
Magically. It knows magic.
Silence, guys.
If we can get it to work. So, does Vance know, well, A, anything useful that Billy doesn't, but B, is there any kind of like tinfoil hat and or equivalent that like blocks mind waves, or like does any of this stuff sound like psychic versus magic? Is there a distinction in this universe? I don't actually know.
There is a distinction, but the myconoids don't really know the difference. They don't know. They're like, from the creature's explanation, they're like, I don't know if this is there's magic that mind controls things. There's psychic stuff that controls things, and then there's also other. Like, this thing does a thing that no other thing does. It like eats things and then makes copies of them. So who knows 100% how it works? This thing is an aberration to the highest degree.
Unfortunate. Well, tinfoil hats are out, boys. We tried our best.
So they mentioned that
I'm thinking about that magic canceling metal.
From rumors and stuff, like, it is it's rather large, and from what they understand, that it is not the most mobile a creature.
Oh.
Oh, I have a thought.
Yeah.
I don't know how good it is.
Mm-hmm. Lay it on us. It can't be worse than the ideas I'm having.
All right. So there's this metal. It's down in the thing. It's magic canceling. We've got a big magic evil guy. We've got a magic forge priest. I'm thinking that we don't need. I'm all about magic silver bullet here, so I'm thinking like, can we go get some of this Hizagkur clay metal crap? Can Horus create some kind of ritual circle thing, or somehow commune with Vulcan to like learn how to forge this stuff through a holy god communion thing? Like that's totally up his alley. All we're looking for is like a magic arrow. Like it's like the little tiniest bit of metal, right? But to learn at least momentarily or somehow channel his god power, or even like right now Horus has like some kind of fire inside of him thing going on. Like what if he could channel the fire of Vulcan, which is still inside of him from when he was reforged, into an item, a single item that makes like the magic arrow, and then we go and just shoot the shit out of the guy, and hopefully it doesn't kill him, but maybe like weakens him enough that then we can fight him. Like this is the shtick I'm trying to go for, and it's really 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 out of left field, but I feel like there's enough threads in there that something like that could be possible.
I mean,
Does that make sense?
You would have to wait till the next day and do one of your augury kind of communes, and then you could do something.
I think it's worth a shot, man.
Okay.
Let's try to do that.
There's always.
When we go to sleep, could Arnie try to sleep next to where the things came out and where we blocked it up?
We need to plug that hole up, yeah.
The Myconoids will
Just
tell you
keep
that
it there.
you all can rest. They will keep watch. They don't sleep.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they're amazing.
And they're like, we will keep watch, and we
You guys
will make sure
want to
that
hang out when we leave here?
we will let you know if something approaches and is not appropriate.
Also, before you go to sleep, can I ask them, like, I don't particularly understand your biology, but do you need something to eat or drink?
No, not in the sense that you know.
Alright. I guess we're heading to sleep. Right, guys?
Yep.
That's it.
Okay, so you guys go to sleep. You wake up the next morning refreshed. Everyone prays for their stuff.
Yeah, I'm changing my spells a bit.
Yep, and
Ryan?
so will Brith. So Brith will memorize a Cure Light Wounds.
Oh, did he use his Cure Light Wounds from the day before?
He had Detect Evil.
Oh, alright.
He had it memorized, but he'll purge that and do Cure Light Wounds for today. So he will Cure Light Wounds himself, and then he'll 17 hit points himself.
Good man.
So I think that will probably help out a lot.
We're getting ready for, like, a final boss battle, guys.
Yep. The big boy.
So he'll gain 7
Hey,
hit
there we go.
points plus the
I like
17, so that's what, 23?
24.
Plus 2d3.
Oh,
Plus 2d3. So that is 2.
Oh, yeah,
that's 26, right?
Thorn, you got 2d3 as well.
Oh, 2d3.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
roll 2d6.
you get 2d3.
So 1 and 2, so 3.
That'll about top you up, I think.
So, Ryan,
Eric, go ahead and mark off 2 salves, and then we'll have 1 each remaining.
All right.
So what's his face up to now? Because that will be an interesting number. He would have Brith would have gained 17 plus 7, so that would have put him at what, 23?
24.
24 plus 2, so 26 more.
Yeah, I got it.
So what's he at?
64 out of
Oh.
72.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
An improvement,
I got
certainly. Good. The boys are all topped up.
Yeah.
3, right?
Just now you got 3 extra, yeah.
Gone.
Ryan,
Yep.
I'm gonna swap my spells to 2 Cure Light Wounds, 1 Protection from Evil, Silence, and Interpret Runes.
Okay.
Alright. I like it.
Do you think I can interpret the runes now?
Yes, you can. You can go ahead and do that.
Now, I'm going to ask.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna help you out here.
What
we
what
need
I
to
was
do-
what I was going to ask is there any way for me to forge this metal with the current ability I have now to destroy the Devourer?
Before you do your ritual,
Uh-huh.
why don't we go out here into the Hall of the Ancestors thing
Okay.
and like make a ritual circle? We'll do some like silver on the ground, do some chalk lines and some runes, and make it a really big damn deal. Instead of like casting the bones in the corner of this refuse hole, we'll do all the magic stuff that we can and make a big damn. And we're in the halls of Vulcan's people, right? And try to
Yeah.
channel energy and the geomantic, architecture of the place, and really try to put the pizzazz on it to see if maybe we can, get Vulcan's attention here. Slash
Uh-huh.
Moradin slash whatever. Like we're going for full on Las Vegas, burlesque show. Everything. I want big fans. I want glitter. I want sequins.
So are you getting all the dwarves involved in this ritual?
I mean, if I can, if they want to, yeah.
So what are you doing, Horace? Give me a visualization of what you're doing.
Well, I mean, I have to do something a bit better than just rolling the bones like I usually do. This is hard to think of something actually good.
Could do a rain dance. Jump around.
Oh, no, don't do a rain dance for the Forge God. Lava dance.
I think
What?
I'm gonna be like praying to Vulcan like how I usually do to get my spells, but like quite a bit more, and trying to commune with him basically more than interpret runes would usually do.
Okay, and what are you
Like
having
with the help of
dwarves in
my
what are
with
the
the help
dwarves
of
in
my
the party
dwarvish
doing?
brothers.
What are they doing?
What
are you having the dwarves do?
I think we're well. If we're able, if we're praying together and trying to do this together, would it strengthen it?
Probably. Probably having Mordane's children pray to him might help. Or do something.
What was the inscription around the hall?
It was a prayer to Mordane.
Yeah. What kind of prayer is it?
It's like I said, the equivalent of kind of like the Our Father in the Christian religion.
Like if they're doing that, like if they're doing that, or if they're like basically like that.
Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do is you're level what 4?
Uh-huh. It's another miracle, isn't it?
You're gonna roll a D100. You're gonna add 4, and then you're also gonna add 1 percentage point per dwarf. So you have 6 dwarves. So that's 10%. The higher you get, the cooler the blessing you will get. So I already have a couple ideas on like things that like Mordain could do, and the higher you get, the more he's gonna bless you. So you basically get a D100 plus 10.
Ryan, I have a question.
Yep.
If I offer up an unholy weapon as a sacrifice as well, for him to like take and bless and turn into something that he would want his children to have, would that also?
I'm not going to say yes or no to that. You can do that, and then I can tell you what the impact will be.
I'm not gonna offer up Gore Skull because, okay, I'm also gonna offer up Gore Skull. It's already a gamble at this point.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
All of the dwarves like in our party are helping, right?
Correct.
Okay.
They are singing the
That's
great
helping
hymn
too.
to Mordain as you do your ritual. So go ahead and roll.
Yeah. Okay. That's a roll.
Are you fucking kidding me, Gage?
Hell yeah.
Our
Are you fucking kidding me? Did you just roll 100 on that? Like,
Vulcan run through me.
he does. Vulcan runs strong in you. Holy shit! Wasn't
Glorious.
expecting
Miracle times
Glorious.
2. Electric Boogaloo.
that. Okay. Hear what
I
happens.
think I might be a prophet.
Hear what happens. All right. So you're doing your ritual, and all the dwarves are singing. All right, and they are just going to town. It's a lot like this prayer that's going on right now.
Arnie chimes in too. That's what does it.
Of course, Arnie does. Arnie's like the guy in the Mummy that has all the religions. Arnie just switches religions at the drop of a hat. It's like, now I'm part Mordain, part of. So you are praying. You are in the thing. You have Goreskull laying before you, and everyone in the room is literally blown back about a foot and a half, as like there is a crack, like a loud crack in the room, and this like it's a dwarven shape, but the dwarf is probably like 9 or 10 feet tall. So it's a dwarven build. Person in like plate that is just shining with like gold, just like radiance of light and gold is coming there, and it stands before you, and it just looks around the room and it says, Mordain has heard the cry of its children, and its priest, he shall help. And immediately it snaps its fingers, and the 4 statues in the room of dwarven warriors, like stone warriors, come to life, and they like march and stand like right next to Gage, like in the line basically, and they take a knee, like all in unison, and it pulls out, like, from nowhere, it just materializes this, like, forge hammer and these pair of, like, forge tongs, and it just starts beating on Goreskull, and it screams. Like, Goreskull screams as it's, like, driving the evil, basically, out of the thing, you know? And it's forging and bending this this mace basically into this other thing. You see, like, the body that you have in the room of the Slayer, who is now dead. You see him, like, extend his hand and, like, grip, and it literally looks like a fiery, like, version of Ember steps out of his dead body. It's like his soul. And he, like, takes that and, like, just slams it into the mace itself and just starts beating it into the mace. Like, starts beating it down into it. Okay. That's one thing. It then... Can y'all hear me, or did I go offline?
Oh, man, you got it.
Oh, I got it. Okay, I'm just making sure everyone's quiet, so... It looks at the walls, and it, like, does, like, a kind of a Magneto motion where his hands go out, and then he, like, pulls them in very quickly, and you see chunks of that green metal and everything come, and it starts just, like, moving, and, like, the metal starts transforming into a silvery substance as it's, like, literally, like, using the pressure of its hands and the force of will to kind of shape it into something, and it shapes it and elongates it into an arrow. A crossbow bolt, in fact. And, like, puts it on the ground, and it looks around the room and it says, "These are to slay Mordaine's enemies. Revive this hall and save his children." And then the thing's gone.
Holy hell!
See, I told you should listen to me.
Holy hell!
Okay.
That's, suddenly I feel a little bit better about our chances, guys. I'm not sure. Just something in the air.
So, you now have, it is not Gore Skull anymore. It is, what is it? The Slayer's Mace.
Oh.
So the Slayer's Mace is it's a +1/+1 mace, but it is a +3/+3 versus anything that's larger than man size.
Oh.
That's fitting.
Yes. So anything that's larger than man size, and versus things that are larger than man size, it's a +3/+3, and it does a D10 damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
We're real good at killing horses.
So the crossbow bolt it's a one-shot deal. The bolt it's a +4 bolt. +4 to hit, +4 to damage. It is made out of that material, and it actually comes on a crossbow. The crossbow is just a normal crossbow, but it comes on... Actually, screw that. The crossbow will be a special crossbow, but I will figure that out later. But anyone who tries to touch the bolt, it like shocks you with a little bit of electricity. So it's a nasty bolt. So it's a +4/+4 that does 2d12 electrical damage, and as long as it's lodged in the creature cannot cast spells.
Wow.
Ryan, I am sorry for making you go through my bullshit of miracles again.
And you have 4 animated statues that are coming with it.
I have far too much power at my hand.
You know what? Every time, though, Ryan's like, all right, Gage, all right, I'll give you like a 1 in 100 chance that it's fine and you don't die a horrible death. Let's see how it goes. And then it's like, chow!
Yep.
I'll take it, man. I'm not going to argue.
That's the beautiful thing about letting the letting the dice dictate the story. Things happen. Things happen that this was definitely not expected. I was expecting to give you one of each of these. Like, had you rolled low, it would have been something like, if you had rolled really low, you wouldn't have got much. You would have got like a blessing. Like, everyone gets a +1. Like, had you had rolled kind of middling, you would have gotten some statues. Had you rolled slightly good, you would have gotten like the bow shot. And had you had rolled really good, you would have got the cool Slayer thing. And I'm like, well, if he rolls 100, I'll just give him all of them. Like, because that'll never happen.
Of course it will never happen.
I've literally seen, like, I've been playing D&D for a long time, and I've seen people roll 100, like, this is probably third or fourth time in my life.
Oh my god.
We'll take it, man. I'm not going to argue with it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not arguing with this.
So y'all
Oh
are about as ready as you can to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Oaken Shield. You're
Yeah.
going to get the cool crossbow with the cool bolt.
Okay, so it's a.
It's a +4/+4 bolt. I'm gonna come up with what the crossbow is. I will have to mail you during the week. I wasn't thinking about the crossbow. So, you know, I've got to.
Okay.
That's what I wrote down.
Just put cool crossbow for now.
So, what does the Slayer's Mace look like, Ryan? Is it like just like Gore Skull, or is it?
It looks like Gore Skull, but instead of a like skull, it is a dwarf face, like a kind of a runic dwarf face. It's got like the beard and the helmet, and it's
That's
now
badass.
like golden.
That's badass.
And it's got the fiery rage, basically, of a slayer in it, and the slayer's desire to kill things that are like big and huge and monstrous. So I had to come up with a lot of that in the cup, so I might tweak things. So
It's pretty good for on the fly.
I reserve
Yeah.
I reserve the right to tweak a little.
Right.
So I might tweak some of the
That's
items, or tweak
professional.
some of the stuff, but yeah.
So the crossbow is it? The damage die thing, is it 1d6 plus a 2d12 electrical damage?
Yep.
Probably 1d6 plus 1d plus 2d12 plus 4.
Yes.
So we got to make sure we really, really get the guy.
Yeah.
So I've got
I never expected this to happen.
the crossbow will be something that you can keep, but the bolt's going to be like a one-off. Like, you got one shot, you better use it well. What is it, Bard? Isn't that his name? The Hobbit?
It is.
Yeah.
So, use it well.
Or Alexander Hamilton, as the case may be.
Oh yeah, that too.
I mean, if we have to, like, if we are forced to, we could just grab the bolt and just slam it into the thing.
And it needs to be fired. You guys have the
Damn it.
feeling it needs to be fired.
I don't know how many more gimmies we're gonna get here, guys. I think this is it. This is do or die time.
I am sorry for making you deal with my bullshit. Like,
And you know what? It's a team
Miracles.
effort. We all had to sit down and go to the dwarf hall and make it happen, and chant with you and all the rest. So while I'm not going to convert to your religion, I'm glad that you felt like you could include me. You know?
Also, I have to ask, was that actually like Morden, like Vulcan, or was that another emissary?
No, remember, he spoke about Morden in the third person. Basically, it said,
Yeah.
Morden wants you to do this. So you think you're going up the chain? Like, you were at, like, I think, what are they, like, Lantern Archon level, and now you're moving up to, like, Archon level? Like, all those, like, those angelic tiers? You're moving up the level of, like, the type of servant that he's sent to see you.
Oh,
gonna say
this
though,
is...
man, he's probably getting tired of helping you out. Like he helped you change that flat tire the other day. Now you need gas money. Like you gotta start pulling your weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, sports fans.
All right, that's going to be us for tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
That was
Get another
amazing.
unexpected twist.
Unexpected twist. Let me give you XP for the night. Hold on. Let's see. For these guys.
This is definitely a perfect note to end it on.
Yeah, over the week we can do some like side stuff though. So
And you guys, people who lived. So who you didn't have Chris here tonight. So there was 4 of you, and then what's his face, Brith. So
You know, this technically does mean Grum is going to be with us forever.
Oh, good.
his name's not Grum anymore. His name is.
Well, yeah.
As
there's-
their Ember Hand.
Remember that.
In fact, you should probably rename it after him, like the Ember Hand. That's a really good name for a mace.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So, what is it? Everyone gets 450 tonight for XP.
$450.
Yep.
Creeping up, getting there.
yeah, getting there eventually.
So, you guys have a lot of treasure on you that, like, when you get it back to civilization, will give you a lot of XP. You're getting just
How much
monster
XP
right
do you
now.
get?
450.
But yeah, I know of at least a couple thousand XP that you're going to be getting from some of the stuff you got.
If we live.
Yeah, I'm talking. You've got 3,000. You got close to 6,000 XP coming from that stuff that you just got. You got 1,400 from an earring and a brooch. You've got pearl. You got a lot of XP coming.
I
Got to get it back to town.
Oh, Ryan?
Yep.
I just want to make sure. The Slayer's Mace, it does +1/+1 normally, but +3/+3 against larger creatures than man.
Yep.
And
And I mean significantly larger. I'm not gonna the guy. I'm 5'11" and he's 6'1".
Not larger creatures than dwarf, Ryan?
So no, it's just larger creatures. I'm just gonna classify it as larger creatures. So I'm not gonna give it versus orcs, but I will give it versus ogres or hook horrors or those kind of things. Things that take a minimum of 4 tile squares. How's that?
Yeah.
All right, dudes, I gotta cash out.
Yep.
GG,
Yeah.
as the kids say.
Good night, everybody.
Take it easy,
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I appreciated it.
Peace.